Three, two, one. The YouTube.com, Jamestown, California broadcast real quick. Get those guys back on the screen real quick. The people that just took over Donald Trump and those people on the podium, because that was an absolute sickening display watching all those people support a person that talks so much hate and prejudice and then says it again and again and again. I really dislike to say it, but I think a lot of people are suckered. Not only suckered, but you people are really stupid. All of you. The only reason why he's in Arizona is because Joe Biden possibly may be leading in the polls. And you need to start looking at this, that the hashtag President Trump resign please, we're only going to say please for so long. But this is an absolute disgrace, the fact that people are actually standing up for this and listening to broadcast after broadcast, not addressing the Kung Flu words that have nothing to do with coronavirus or the CCP or Wuhan. And I just not only find it offensive, but an unimpeachable offense for being prejudiced on the air and going from the distraction of getting statues destroyed all over the country, watching one Southern or Confederate statue go down, and then seeing George Washington go down, and then no one understands where this is all coming from. Possibly, maybe you should look that maybe the people that are allowing the statues to go down 3 or 4 or 5 at a time are willing to give up 3 or 4 statues so they could see George Washington and his statue go down. And what Mitch McConnell, Moscow Mitch, said today, when those statues like George Washington are going down, and we're not talking about the other statues, it does look like when Saddam Hussein's statue was taken down. And this is just a complete embarrassment of the media on all ends, unable to have a person with the voice, with common sense to talk about, dispute, or question on the big platform, because in my opinion, the president's campaign is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the light's out, the butter is getting hard, and the jello is jiggling, but no one's signing the paperwork for the new articles of impeachment. Number one, admitting that he asked or wanted to slow down testing while the governors are asking us to stay home, and the vice president's first 15 days having to stay home. That's a breach of trust, number one. Number two, constantly saying Kung Flu is a very prejudiced statement, and I'm not going to stand by listening to a president that's not only overweight, but to say prejudice against Asian Americans. Not only do I find it unacceptable, but that is grounds for impeachment. And not only does someone in the House on the Republican side need to fill out the paperwork, but the House and the Senate can vote for articles of impeachment. And by the end of next week, Donald Trump, by law, should be impeached. And that will depend on the Republican Party if you have any guts or if you're going to stand up to this, because I'm the only one standing up to this. And I'm really not only concerned about the Republican Party, but you guys not only are pathetic, hideous, and atrocious, but it's just mind-boggling that no one in the party is saying anything. And we're going to go right to John Bolton's interview today with Brett Baer. And Bolton said when President Nixon was about to be impeached, it was members of his own party who were the first people to stand up to what was going on. That is take one.
Battery can match the power of Energizer because Energizer Ultimate Lithium is the longest lasting AA battery